Hello, everyone. My name is Taylor Britt. I am a senior admissions counselor for the Office of Admissions at San Diego State University. And today we are going to go over the Cal State Apply application, specifically the second quadrant here for academic history. When you first click on this section, the first task is to enter in the high school that you've attended. You can select add high school. You can search by state, city, zip code, or C code. For today's purposes, I'm going to use San Diego High School, so I'm looking for schools in San Diego, California. You can see it's going to give me a pretty long list of all of the schools in the area. So I am going to filter it, scroll down a little bit, and you can see San Diego High School here. Now, in this example, I'm going to put that I attended for all 4 years. I started in August of 2022, and I plan to graduate from San Diego High School, which I will graduate in June of 2026. Then you're going to select your term type. Now, your term type is determined by the number of grades your high school awards per course per academic year. This school, San Diego High School, they take year-long classes and they earn 2 grades in that class. So this would be a semester term type as indicated here. If you are unsure, if you are on a 4x4 schedule, a trimester system that takes year-long classes in 2 trimesters, something like that, we recommend that you check in with your counselor to make sure you're selecting the correct type. I'm going to go ahead and save this school, and you can see that now this is listed as one of my high schools. Now, if you are someone who has attended multiple high schools, you will need to enter in all of the high schools that you've attended. So that's very, very important. You can enter up to 5 high schools. Then it's going to ask you about your graduation status. So I'm going to put that I have or will graduate with my high school diploma. I'm going to earn my high school diploma from San Diego High School, and the expected date is June of 2026. I'll go ahead and save and continue on to the next section, which is academic information. The only question under this section is, did you complete high school or secondary school outside of the United States? If you did, you will select yes, enter some information about that school as well as the name of that school. For this example, I'm going to put no and save and continue on to the next section. The colleges attended section will be covered in a different video, so I'm actually going to go straight into the high school coursework. Now, when you click on grade level, it's going to give you options for 7th and 8th grade. You do not need to enter in your 7th or 8th grade courses unless you took a math or language other than English course. So for this example, I'm going to put that in 8th grade, I took an integrated math class. I took the first class in that sequence. Now, we understand that you did not take this at the high school or during the year of your freshman year, but that is what you're going to select for 7th and 8th grade. So you're going to put the school and the year for your freshman year, and I'm going to save that. Then here I'm going to start typing in the course that I took, which was integrated math. You can see that there's a couple options here. I took integrated math 1. I'm going to click from the drop-down menu. You always want to click from the drop-down menu because that's how it's going to automatically match to the A through G category, and that's just going to help you avoid any issues. Now, course type, you can see because it automatically placed it as none because this is not an AP, an International Baccalaureate, or an honors course, so that is correct. And I'm going to go ahead and enter in my grades and save. So now I'll go ahead and add a course in 10th grade. I was at San Diego High School, and this was the year 2023-2024. Again, I'm going to start typing in the course that I took. I'm going to put English. You can see there are a ton of different options here, but I took English 3-4. Again, this is not an AP honors or international baccalaureate class, and I will enter in my grades. All right, so you're going to do that for And 7th and 8th grade if applicable, but as well as 9th, 10th, and 11th. Your senior year is going to look a little bit different because you're still taking those classes or have yet to take them. So for 12th grade, we're going to do a quick example, the years 25 to 26. I'm going to put that I am taking English IB. You can see it automatically identifies it as an IB course. Now I'm taking this course right now in the fall, so this is an in-progress course. And then in the spring, I am planning to take this in the spring, so I'm going to save it as such. Now there are certain courses that are only maybe a semester long, for example, government and econ. I'm going to show you how to enter these to the application. So let's say, for example, right now I'm taking government. I'm taking it right now, but in the spring, I'm not going to take government. I'm going to take economics instead. So then for the spring for government, I would put that I am in progress in the fall, but no course in the spring. For economics, I would do something very similar, except I'm going to put that there's no course right now. I'm not taking it right now, but I plan to take this in the spring. So you are going to do this for all grade levels for all of your A through G courses. It is important that when you are searching for courses that you're trying different maybe abbreviations. For example, if I type in just US, I only get identity and agency and US history. If I type U.S. then I get some history and geography classes. You might also find some under United States, some of the AP classes there. It is important that you utilize different abbreviations and words to find the correct course that's listed on your transcript. Once you are done entering in your transcript, you're going to save and continue, and you may move on to the next section.